Hello, this is my vlog for December 29th, 5:47 AM on Sunday. I forgot to turn on all of my lights. I don't know how long I will be able to do this vlog in an English accent. Yeah, I don't think I can. I just smoked a bunch of weed on my birthday. I got 15% off, so I decided to go ahead and go there and get my mom loaned me $25 to get weed. Maybe she won't ask me for the money back. So I got like an eighth, but of this freaking weed that's like rock hard, like super diggity dank. Yeah, and these other weed plants I have in my closet are growing in really fast. I'm not going to smoke those. But now I'm like working on the site, so I don't know. Maybe I don't have the money to smoke weed, even if I wanted to. So I guess I'll be working on the site without smoking weed as soon as this weed runs out. If I'm gonna be successful with that, I'm gonna have to be going to the gym once a day. So, for like an hour a day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to. Oh shit, my computer's not here. It's in my bedroom. I think I'm gonna try to only work on the website, on the timeline. I'm remembering that. Yeah, I guess I only set up like not that long ago in terms of a project on my site. I got all the images on my computer. And yeah, I think I should get them on the internet. Like in case my computer dies, it'd be better to do it now because like a lot of the images aren't on my server. And if they're not on my server, maybe they're not on my external hard drives either, you know? So at least get them on the server. I know they're not on the server because I upload it and then they're missing. They're just the X's empty. So I'm going to, I'm going to make sure to get those up, I guess, when I'm done with this section. So yeah, what I'm doing, flyby, what I'm doing is, yeah, and yesterday was my first day. And I think I even started out the day, just pasting the visitors and the views on there. I should have just put it in on the code. And also when I was fixing for a few days the ancient history timeline with the links, I was just doing it with a traditional WYSIWYG, and that was stupid. I don't know why I did that, but because yesterday I tried, when you split it in two, you can just type right in on the HTML and then click back on the screen and it goes back and forth way faster than trying to hit the properties drop down, because I tried that because I had to, because I'm like I'm actually modifying the way that the timeline works. I'm doing North Europe 1500 to 2000. And yeah, I did 15s and 16s, and I'm doing 17s now. And no, I'm doing 18s now. But yesterday I was working on 17, and yeah, I didn't have like the war outline extending into a new king. Yeah, and then I didn't have the war like extending into longer where it should have, so it made the timeline not sequential. And also with the Great Awakening, which was 30 years, I didn't have stuff inside of that. And yeah, I mean, that's the whole idea of having the different tables, is so that you can put stuff inside of other things, so you can see on the side what's going on at that time. So I think I need to look at the other ones. I think I forgot to modify the other ones, but make sure they're all, they're all up to the new idea. Yeah, I can't believe I thought like that before. Damn, dude, double flyby. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is just finish North Europe 1500 to 2000, so that it gets like up to like, yeah, up to where so it's all functioning up to date. And then after that, I'm going to go into all the other pages and then just connect the kings and the countries to the horizontal to the vertical part of the timeline, and then add the images. So yesterday, yeah. So when I added the table for the battle more to go into the other leader, yeah, I just typed it in the code and it popped in it. Yeah, so it's not really that. And then I can modify, edit all the other tables and around the edges of the tables and the leaders, who the people are, fonts. Not that, and it won't take that long because I can just go into the code. So, but yeah, yesterday. So yesterday was the first day that I did it, and I have 3 different sections of images. Oh yeah, I'm not even describing what I did. So what I'm doing is I'm adding images to the centuries of the countries. And before, what I was going to do is have, I think I was going to have it for each like region, or just for the region, but then I decided to have it for each country. So yeah, I'm doing it for each country. So over the actual vertical part of the timeline, I have the images where it's 3 different sections. It's the background of, on the top, a background of red, followed by a background of blue, followed under that a background of brown. And it has 10 cells in it for 10 different images. So I get to choose 1 image per decade. And so that also, a cool thing that does is it helps you know like where in time you are, because it tells you where the decades are. Because like with my website, I didn't have like a floating decade at the top. You know, it's just like a static page. And so I show the decades at the very top and the very bottom. But once you're inside, you know, you just have to remember based on the 5 columns you have. You know, you remember what those are. But now, to know like where the different decades start. But now when I have those images in there, you know exactly where the decades are. So that's really cool. Like when you're looking at the leader and everything. So I'm going to have it on the horizontal part of the timeline, the vertical part of the timeline over each country, but also over the horizontal part of the timeline over each country. So it's the country, you know, the name of the country, and then the different, on top of that, the houses, the dynasties, and then on top of that, The king. And on top of that is where I have these images. And yeah, the king will have an image too in the country. But so the top one is war, and then with the red, and then the blue one would be like a like a scientific, like an invention or a scientific discovery or new like form of new like a new law, an advancement in the government. And then the one below that would be something cultural that happened. You know, like that's kind of the widest range of stuff, like a disaster or like something hitting the market or something, or a book or something. So for England, I have 3 different images per decade. And the cool thing is that you link it, and you hit it, and it links back and forth to the vertical part of the timeline. Check it out. So now I'll show you. I'll show you on my phone. Here, I have to get on the website. I'm on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Ding. The problem is, and I only just saw this right before I did the video, that on the cell phone, it actually puffs it up. So those first 10, it's too wide, because those are 20 pixel images. Can I zoom in on this? And those are the ones that aren't even on my server. But they're actually 32 pixel images. And then I reduce them down to 20 because they look better than the 20 pixel images. And so these little suckers, check this out. That's like when Anne Boleyn got beheaded. So then that takes you to the New Testament. So then you hit that. Takes you back to the top. Ha! Isn't that badass? So like that's Erasmus. Erasmus lived in England for 1510 to 1514. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Battle of the Spurs. That's that horse. There's the horse, Battle of Spurs. So all of these link. Just like the king. And I'll show that on here. So, but anyway, when all of these go up, when I do these other 2, I'm working on 18 right now on my computer. When I do these next 2, it's going to push the whole thing out. And so it'll align again. These will align just as wide as their centuries, but it'll be too wide for the phone. So you'll have to kind of like go back and forth. But at least they'll all be even, you know, so. Anyways, that's the first time that the phone kind of looks different than on the computer. So, but you can actually zoom in on this by like double tapping, and it takes up the whole screen. So, and then you can zoom in. Like the toilet was invented in 1592. 1591. And then there's a little story. Right? So anyway, yesterday I did 1500s, 1600s, and 1700s. And so what I did, let's zoom out. So what I did was, on these, I added images to all of these. All this got images. And maybe I should zoom in again. And and I linked them back and forth, the images, all the images for all of this, the whole centuries. So I did 15, 16, 17. And after I linked the images, I you know, linked them together. I put them on and then I put them up there and then linked them together. So that's what made it possible to create all those like 30 images for up top. I just lifted them from here and I decided what section to put them in, and it was enough. So that's what I'm doing with the 1800s right now. This is the 1700s we're looking at right now, 1754. And yeah, so I think I'm like, I've pasted half of them on. So I'll paste those suckers on and then I'll do the 1900s. And then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go and do like, I'm going to then have to link the other leaders of North Europe to vertical to horizontal. And then proceed to the other like pages on my timeline, which there's a lot, you know. What are there, like a whole bunch of regions, and then each region gets a, you know, a country, and I have to do each country. So it's like insanely time consuming, but not every country has all this detail. So on the other countries, I'll just do like one. So it's just 10 per century. Yeah, so that's the 1700s. So 1800s is even, I guess the 1600s is the longest. So yeah, here's, oh man, I need to include Scotland. I forgot to include Scotland in that, because it's under current day England. So, but the problem is, yesterday I realized that there was nothing on the horizontal part of the timeline for like anything else from 1500 to 2000 on my whole timeline, like West Europe, everything. There's a little bit of like other parts, like East Europe, but North Europe was the only one, and I was like so freaked out. I thought I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, because I could have sworn that I built it already, and I looked at it and everything, and I was like, how could it have? And then I looked on my external hard drive, and it wasn't on that either, but that was before I added the countries, so I would have seen it, and then I didn't notice. So it's like, did I never build it? But why would I not build it? So I was like freaked out. And then I started to work on, finish the, I guess the pasting, and then putting the, those images on. And so that kind of made me feel better, because those images were coming on really fast, and I have so many of them. Like, it would be stupid of me to not work on the site now, because like I have like an image for freaking everything, dude. Like even like random political religions and political parties and random obscure inventions, and because I went on Envato and I just downloaded literally everything, all the little images of everything I can find, and then I converted them all into 32 pixel icons. So all I have to do is I look at something on my timeline, and then I click, like, what is it, Shift Control I, and then I click on search on computer, and I type whatever I'm looking for. I don't even type it, I just paste it. I copy it off my timeline, paste it, and I type .png, because I saved them as PNGs, and I go and click on search on Mac, and boom, they pop up, and I have like all these to choose from. I double click on it, and then I reduce it down to 20. I got my image. Just rinse and repeat. Ha! Yeah, so I could do that for my whole timeline. I could do that for like my ancient timeline. I mean, they fit in like a hand in a glove, man, perfectly. Yeah, and I only like got those on like recently, and so and then I experimented with it and it was working great on timeline, and then I moved on. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just add these images because I can put the images across. You know, make sure that they're all uploaded, you know, so when my computer dies, I don't have to worry about losing them forever, in case they're not, like, backed up on my external, which I think I did, but you never know. And, because they take up so much goddamn space, I had to, like, make sure to only save, you know, the PNG ones and not the other ones, the SVGs and stuff, because they were too heavy, and so I had to surgically do it, and, you know, so maybe they didn't all go, and a lot of them, you know, I didn't even manage to reduce down. Like, I have to skip a bunch because they're still in the big 256, 512 pixel size. Because you know, and I'm like, oh, that'd be a great one, like steel. When they invented steel, I'm gonna have to fix that one because those weren't converted, reduced. So anyway, and those ones probably aren't backed up, you know, on an external. So yeah, I need to hurry up with that. So yeah, that's why I should do it now. Yeah, they pop up really fast, and so it's cool. You know, I did all those. So what was that? 30 times 390, and then I did like 100. You know, of those. Just calling them in. A lot of them, some of them were already on there, but not that many. And then linking them and putting them up on top. All of that in one day. So, yeah, today I'm going to try to finish. Maybe I can finish all of North Europe and then get going on the other pages, you know. And then on the other pages, I can even get going on the those images that go across, because they have a lot of them have a lot of stuff on there, you know, like Rome. I want to do Rome, just with the same level of detail. Roman Republic and the Roman Empire, as I did with Europe, with North Europe. But that's after I link them all and add images to everything I have, and that's going to take a while. So, yeah, so I'm like, fuck it, you know? Like, I don't know if I want to look for work anymore. I at least not for right now. Maybe past the first. I think I'm going to just try to get ahead on these images, you know? And boy, oh boy, am I learning. Like, see, this is the thing that's going to... Because I'm going to put it on above the vertical part of the timeline, and then on the horizontal part of the timeline. And then it's all going to link, even the horizontal part. And it's going to be like where you click back and forth really fast. See, that's where it really makes sense to have it all on one page, because it's so freaking instantaneously fast on the phone and the computer. This is where my freaking timeline is going to be like, holy fuck, what is this thing? You know what I mean? I could get money. So it's like, I'm thinking like God's telling me I should just not pay taxes in April, and just work on the site. Dude, if I work on the site for the next 4 months, holy shit. Maybe I could float that long. Because the reason I went so much in debt was all these expenses, and I'm not going to have them this summer, this month. It's because they all, like, I owe $3,600 on my credit card. It popped up just like a month, but that's because all those expenses from last month. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. So maybe I can continue, because like I'm making so much progress, but I would have to go to the gym an hour a day, you know, and not smoke weed. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm glad I'm smoking weed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it now while I have this weed. But I was thinking about see if I can get the CIA to give me money, $1,000 a month. Because of mental torment, because they depixelated Atlantis, and so now I can't prove that that's Atlantis. So now I have to be the only one who knows. I can sort of prove it with my image, my video that I did in the beginning of August. I should put my other explanation, my other homepage back up. I had like this ChatGTP thing right for when I was looking for work. It's because my mom wanted my site to be more vanilla, and I really liked what it said, but maybe I should put it somewhere else. Put my own self back up, because like ChatGTP, when you asked who I was, it would like explain everything, and now it's like I don't know who that guy is. It's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah. But like I've been under a lot of stress, dude. I can't have my mom. My mom's gonna be completely freaking out when I tell her that I'm just gonna work on the site. Yesterday I was talking to her on the phone, and I was like trying to explain to her what I'm up to. So I was like, meet me at North Europe, 1500 to 2000. She couldn't find it, and I was like, oh my god. So now I'm like, fuck this bitch. I don't think she even understands. She can't understand enough my site, and I'm just going to be like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to get it to the next level, and then I'll ask for money, and it'll work then. Because it wasn't even functional, dude. And with all these images, with the horizontal to vertical, it'll be functional, and I can do that just in the next couple of months. I mean, I have to, or else I'll lose these images, so... Yeah, it's going to look awesome, and boy, am I learning a lot. Oh my god, like I did those videos the other day, and it's like, what my history wasn't that good? Holy shit, man, my history's going to be, like, that. My idea of omniscience is totally going to work. This is going to hit. This is going to teach me omniscience, and it'll be great for tutorials too, and even screen captures for like Instagram and Flickr. Like it'll be the horizontal part of it. When you screen capture like a whole country, including like all the different, the images for all the decades, like, dude, that's an awesome artwork in itself. You can freaking frame it and put it on the wall. So, anyway, my mom was here the other day, and we saw a movie and a half, Guernsey and half of King Kong movie. Because I watched the first half of that, but my lizard came out, and I gave my lizard cold cut turkey for the first time. He ate the chicken, and so I think from now on I'm going to give him turkey, save money. Until now, I've had him like over a year, and he's only eaten like live bugs, and he's like all skinny, so he just gobbled it up. So I'm like, I think it's okay to feed the Savannah monitors meat while they're growing. It's only after they get full grown where you want to start feeding them the bugs so they don't get fatty liver disease. Because I guess they can live for like 20 years or something if you just feed them bugs. Anyway, so that's what I'm up to, 6:14. How long have I been talking? At least the computer, the video camera's still doing it. Yeah, I could do the tour on my computer, but it's in my room. You saw it on my cell phone, so... Just go to my North Europe 1500 to 2000. I do have to fix, I guess, the links on my education page. Because like the second level of the timeline, I guess there's no links to it. My mom, that's one reason my mom got it confused. She went to there and then she clicked on it and it didn't take her. So, anyway, yeah, man. If I get groggy, I'm gonna go back and sleep. The only reason I'm up doing this is because I woke up. I was under so much stress because coming to terms with how I'm in trouble financially, and if I'm gonna push through, I'll be in trouble. And I have to spend another $234. This is how I'm going to make money when I need to get a job. I'm going to spend $234 to get the under 5 teaching certificate. And because I have a college degree, that course mixed with my college degree means that I can get hired as a preschool teacher. So then I can go and I can apply to all the preschools in Boulder. And then I'll just wait till there's a opening, and apparently they have openings there, so. Yeah, and then that'll be my job, but hopefully I won't have to do that. I'm gonna wait until I can't pay my taxes. And then, when I guess it's all critical. But maybe by then my website will be developed enough and I can get donations on one of my, those money raising sites that are attached to my homepage. but I got like kicked off of. I have to keep up with them like every 2 weeks. I'm gonna like keep visiting them and keep running like campaigns and stuff. That's how you have to do it. You can't just like leave it there. Like with Patreon was the only one. So Patreon used to do that too, and then they stopped. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause my website kind of didn't even work. You know, the links didn't even work, and the images weren't there. But now I can just put it all so quickly. So. But yeah, I got all this candy. I got 2 bags of candy last night at like 10:30 because I was under so much stress with comfort food. And so that's like one reason. And I was sweating all night long and had asthma, and that's one reason I got up so early, I think. Well, like I'm so stressed I can't even keep my house clean. Like I have ferret shit everywhere. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna have a good breakfast now. That'll make me feel better. That'll fix my stomach from all the candy I ate. Oh yeah, because I think I have hyperkalemia. I was suffering from chronic fatigue and muscle weakness. So I got a blood test and I'm high potassium. I don't know what level it is. I didn't look at it yet, but we're gonna have another test here within a week or two, so I'm gonna not eat bananas. I've been eating a lot of bananas, but I guess if it's not the bananas, it could be kidney failure. Because I could be like pre-diabetic from all the sugar I've been eating. So hopefully it's just because I've been eating too many bananas, because have been living off bananas. Like whenever I don't have bananas, I buy more bananas, and I just try. And then of course I eat the bananas before they go rotten. So I basically eat a bunch of bananas because I figured it was like a cheap way to get calories because they're cheap. But I guess maybe I was overdosing them. Hopefully that's what it is. Or you're just poisoning my blood with overdosing on bananas. But, so if I cut back on the sugar, because I'm not smoking weed anymore, and the coffee, because I told my mom not to give me that anymore, and not buying bananas anymore. And then I go to the gym an hour a day, you know, and drinking more water, maybe that'll fix my kidneys. And I'll get my energy back. But so that's kind of like another excuse for just working on the side all the time, because I was sick anyway. So, and I won't get sick again. Luckily, my lungs are working good, even though I'm smoking weed. Yeah, because I'll be going to the gym, and my mom and I will be motivating each other. So that's what I'm up to, man. Like, I'm making progress. I added all those just in one day, just a half day. So. If I can, yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to how much progress. Maybe I could blaze through this, you know? In the next couple months, I could get it all caught up. And then it'll be done, dude. The timeline, like finished. Somebody asked me a month ago, are you finished? Maybe I'll literally be finished. Just in time for taxes, you know? And then I could like prove that I can't pay taxes. Maybe I'll get like a tax break. Maybe there's code 62-57 or something that I can utilize. Because of my website. Oh, I can go like a non-profit organization. Anyway, because I'm not spending much money, dude. Like days go by and I don't spend money. Maybe my mom can, you know, she feeds me and stuff. I spend like went to Trader Joe's with my mom the other day. I don't know, like a week. And I got all $120 and I got all these frozen food, dude. Dude, the frozen food at Trader Joe's is freaking delicious, dude. I'm like addicted to it, dude. Like, I think I'm gonna go back there. I think I found my nirvana. It's like restaurant food every goddamn day. I just go down to the frozen food aisle and just grab one of everything. Fill up your refrigerator and you're freaking good to go. But, so yeah, that's what I'm up to. Check out my timeline. Yeah, I'm going full force on the timeline, man. Fuck it, looking for this job bullshit. I'm gonna take that course though. As soon as I get the go ahead, I'm doing like email tag with the Colorado people. As soon as they tell me, oh yeah, that's all you need, I'll be like, okay, that's it. I can blow the $234 for my credit card and take that thing. It's just like 181 8-minute videos you watch, and then you take like a test, and then you have it. Anyways, that's enough talking. That's what I'm up to. Check out North Europe, 1500 to 2000. England. That's, whew, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I'm getting like a freaking like soul boner. Soul orgasm, dude, off of my website right now. That's why I can't do anything but work on the site, dude. I'm gonna have to explain that to my mom. Alright, talk to you tomorrow.